a M, that boy cha-cha. Let's go cha-cha. Pull a M, that boy cha-cha. Nigga, he should've done from Massachusetts. Yes, I didn't even.
Bring your friends, it's fun to lose and play pretend. It's overboard and self-assured. No, I know the dirty word.
Yes, people, welcome back into the channel. How are you doing? Hopefully you were too blessed to be stressed, my friends. We've got a big game in what? Shoo, 13 hours, 12 and a half hours, something like that. Shoo. Sorry about bringing this to you late. I was going to go live earlier today, but I didn't. And, you know, I had a late night at work, and I figured why not go live real quick, do a quick little preview here on the channel. If my camera wants to work, that'd be fantastic. Hello. Hello. No. No. Hang on. That's a great way to start the show, isn't it? We got Big Bertha in the house. She with us. What you saying, Big Bertha? Shoot. Come on, girl. Let's go. We got Big Bertha in the house. How y'all doing? Obviously, Tottenham play Paris Saint-Germain. It's Paris Saint-Germain, right? That's like what their name is. I mean, I don't know what Germain means, but shoot. I feel like there's a lot of different things I want to talk about. I've also got this here, the final travel day. So, you know, I'm just going to kind of see where the night takes us. It's final training behind the scenes. Maybe we should watch this before we preview, see if there's anything in there that we can use. But one thing we will be using is not Bissouma, because he did not travel, as you all know. Apparently he's been late several times, and Tommy said there's going to be consequences to your actions, sir. So disappointing. We'll talk about it as well. We might be selling the Zio, bro. So that's big news. Mikey Moore. We've got some Ainge. I didn't say that. You said that. Vicario's family. Vicario talking. Jed Spence. Obviously, as you know, Abrechi Eze. It wasn't that it was announced, but we're in the talks for Abrechi Eze. We're in talks with Savinho and Man City. Both are keen on a move. I like that word because, as you know, I deleted it, but I had a banner, and it was full of all the different words and verbiage that the journos like to use, the ITKs and the aggro accounts like to use. But I wanted to add keen. He is keen. I like that because it was like Spurs are ready to go. Spurs are preparing a move. Spurs are doing it. We're talking about it. We're thinking about it. Another thing, captains. We'll talk about captains. Who wants to be the captain? Who you think should be the captain? As you know, Fabrizio Romano did tweet that he is keen on a move to Tottenham. Everyone's saying, oh, don't worry, we're Arsenal and he wants us and blah, blah, blah. I think he's just ready to move to whoever's going to actually get the deals done, and he's down to go to either one. And I can't really say that I blame him for a guy who plays for Crystal Palace and he's, 27, World Cup year coming up. A lot of things to prove for his career. So we'll talk about it. We'll get into it. But let me see who's in the chat real quick. Let me say hello. Let me say hello. Tottenham Ranger 1-0 to the Tottenham. 1-0 to the Tottenham. I do like that. I cannot lie. Y'all thinking we're gonna shit house our way into another trophy? Is this a time in which y'all gotta talk to me nicely again? I don't know. All my videos I had to re-upload, so they're kind of all over the place, but see if I can get those queued up. Big up Guy Thompson. Guy Thompson. Good morning, Jacob. Thanks for catching the panel I was on. LOL, you're on my morning radio to work. Big up Guy Thompson every single time. You know, I was just kind of scrolling through, seeing who's live, and I see my boy Guy on a panel. So I said, fuck yeah, I'm going to pop in there and say, what's up to my dude, Guy. And since, you know, you're on your drive to work, I'm not going to say to look at the screen, but just listen to the song. It's for you.
Morning to the cutie boy, looking very nice. Good morning to the cutie boy. Tingling, tingling.
Good morning to the cutie boy indeed. Good morning to all you cutie boys out there. Jay Quinton's in the house. Big up, Jacob. Come on, you fucking Spurs from SoCal. Shout out, SoCal. How you doing? Just 1 hour behind me, so it's almost midnight for you. It's about midnight 27 here. Local time in El Paso, Texas. Dibbity dibbidash. Says, big up, Jacob. Ainge Steak. Is this Alexander Hilton? With a different name? I don't know. Maybe it is. Dan Davenport. Big up, Dan. I think it'll be a difficult match for us later. My Argentinian church family might be coming over to my home to watch the match. Big up Dan Davenport. Hopefully they're going to watch another Tottenham dub. And, you know, I was kind of talking to Paul a little bit, Hotspur Hippie, earlier tonight. And he was saying he's confident. He feels all these like really good emotions for it. And for me, I've said, you know, when we kick off, I'll probably feel a little bit more confident. But until then, all it is like hopes and prayers, thoughts and prayers. I like that. We'll go with thoughts and prayers because that's what they like to say here in America. Faux show, big up show. Last night I saw your Discord message, but I did not get a chance to read it because I was like passing out, so I can't really read too well on my phone when I'm falling asleep. Sad for Matters, speedy recovery for him, but I think his Spurs career is over. I do. That is sad. You know, he's never played UCL football. I was looking forward to having him play a little bit, but it looks like that's not going to happen. Big up V-Cats. I believe my Greek brother. Kalimera. Big up, Jacob. If we get Savio and Eze on top of Polina and Kudus, this is what I call backing the manager by the board. I'm being petty again, but imagine Ainge having these players. You know, I love the narrative because someone said this on Twitter, and obviously Twitter is a place where either the Ainge haters will find you and hate on you too, or they're really like a cult, or, you know, the people who maybe petty is the word, maybe the people hung up on the past a little bit with Ainge will, you know, they'll do what you're doing here and imagine him having these players. Now, you know, I would say signing Brennan Johnson and Timo Werner on loan is a lot different than what we've already done because Kudus is a better player than Brennan Johnson. João Palhinha on loan was a fantastic move. You know, imagine. I will say this, VCats. I have a new photo here for my desk, and I don't want to show it yet. But if someone asks me, all you have to do is ask. I'm not even saying, like, just like, subscribe, and ask in the chat, what's your picture, Jacob? And I'll show you my picture because I'm a little embarrassed. But it's a pretty good picture, I cannot lie. Matthew Mitten, good morning. Good morning to the cutie boy, looking very nice. All my videos are like in a weird order, so I don't, but I do have this update from Fabrizio Romano.
El Satora, here we go, or should I say, twist my names. Fabrizio Romano here with some exclusive news.
Thank you for that. Fabrizio Romano letting us know. Come on, baby. AKA twist my nips. We need to sign a proven forward. Need to get rid of Basuma. It's a sad state that we're going through with Basuma specifically. Man City said Savio's not for sale. Dan Davenport, the article from Jack Armpit Brook, or whatever his name is, the article from him actually was just like a half quote. So kind of like how they used to do Ange Postecoglou when he would say a full sentence. They take the first half and they say, aha. That's kind of what this was, because later on in the article you'll see that it says, oh, actually, people who are still close to the thing say it's not done and that is currently ongoing. So I think Savio is still for sale. Big up V Cats with the €2 says, what's your picture? All right. I've got a picture in here. Who wants to see? Also, as you know, I'm wearing my fucking championship shirt. You know what I'm saying? I got this nighttime shirt, that championship shit. It was some Instagram ad, and it got me. Y'all ready? Well, you know, all I said was asking a comment, but appreciate the super chat. I do appreciate it for sure. All right, here. That. What do y'all think? Do you like it? Just put it like in here. What if I do it like that? Oh, that's cute. Oh, I like that. Come on, man. Come on, man. My manager. All right. One more time. Say hello to the cutie boy, looking very nice. Look at that. Come on, man. That trophy's beautiful. I don't care what nobody say. Shoo. Put that right there. And y'all know what it is. Come on, man. Tommy Terrace live, laugh, ball fuckery for the win. Hey, we're going to live, laugh, love all the way to a fucking Super Cup. We've never played in a Super Cup, and we have a chance to win a trophy that we've never won in our history. So I'm pretty excited. I can't lie. And if Tommy's live, laugh, love ball goes ahead and gets us the victory, well, shit. I'll tell you what, though. I have found my religion later in life. Not religion, because I'm not like any organized affiliation, but I've found my relationship with the higher power, with God, Allah, Jah, whatever you want to call him. And I've been praying. And I'm not going to lie, last night when the Ezzy Savio dual bombo hit, I was a little bit like, shoot, I need to go to bed, but now I can't sleep. So then watched a little YouTube, and then I started praying. I said, make this happen. We need this. If like the earlier comment said, if Tottenham Hotspur actually do this, and you get Ezzy, Savio, Kudus, Paulinho in a window, I think that might be the best window I've ever seen in my life. I just my pessimism is like, doesn't think it's going to happen. I'll be honest. My pessimism is saying it's not going to happen. But it doesn't hurt to believe, you know what I mean? I believe that maybe something, you know, maybe we could do a little something. I don't know. I feel like I'm just all hopes and vibes at this point in regards to the match coming up. Calvin Phillips is available. No, thank you. We've already got a DM. We're good on Calvin Phillips. I live in London. I don't drive. It's the tube. Hey, so you can look at the video then. Come on now.
Bang! Go fucking cry about it, buddy.
Go fucking cry. I trimmed that clip to make it short so I could just bang. Go fucking cry about it, buddy. Matters I did think play Champions League football with Leicester. Don't know for sure though. No, he did not. He wasn't with them when they won the league. He was with them when they won the FA Cup though. Angel will get another club or internet. Well, you know, it doesn't matter. All I know is I did see a video of him gobbling up some meat, which was crazy. I'm just glad he didn't take the team and go on the meat like Arteta did. And then say, hey guys, let's go win a Europa. I think I tweeted the video. Hang on. You know what? We're going to find the video because there's no sense in talking about something without fucking showing you, right? Hang on. Bro, I'm really killing it on Twitter. I cannot lie. I be tweeting some really good shit. Where am I at here? Say hello to the cutie boy. Oh, here it is. So look at my boy. This was cool. This was the first video I've seen of my dog since. Yeah, come on. Look at that. He's chopping that. I mean, this isn't even Salt Bay, but there's a few things I did want to point out because shout out Kate from Kate and Jim, formerly known as Just a Girl Who Loves Spurs. She said, I can't believe he gobbled the meat like Arteta. And I said, there's a huge difference. You got to look at the degree of the angle in which their neck goes. Okay, so if y'all remember Arteta, I don't have the video on hand, but he was like a baby bird eating from his mother's beak. Whereas Ange Postecoglou, you know, if there's one way to eat meat from another man's hands as a man, this is the way to do it. So I don't know what the hell he's saying, and I'm just trying to talk over the music, but there you go. So the angle in which he eats it, he wasn't fucking open and wide, you know what I'm saying? He was just like, he just ate it like that. He didn't fucking like a baby bird, you know what I'm saying? I think I tweeted, what did I tweet? Look at his wee face is what they said. Hang on. Look at Ainge. He likes it and he says, I'm done. Stop fucking feeding me, motherfucker. But I tweeted this. I said, imagine he took the Tottenham players before the Europa final to deep throat vertically like Arteta did. And then he gave that speech to the players. Imagine that speech, you know, the one that's like semi-famous now because it was like, okay, do it for the lads. Do it for the lads. I'm plugging in my charger as I waffle here for a second. He said, do it for the lads. Look at all these people out there. Do it for the lads. And, motherfucker. There you are. And the lads did it for the lads. I like to see it. But I'll be honest, the angle of the neck was a lot different. So we gotta just remember that. He wasn't, come on, man, he wasn't vertical with it. Big up GSC, big up to you. What are your honest predictions for the PSG game? My honest predictions?
With 3 pussy clad thing there. That is some fuck with Steven. We can't support you no more. No. Get the fuck out of the house. Look on the bomber clad plate of egg. How much egg you fry? 6 bomber ass clad pussy bomber blood clad egg. 6 blood clad egg dead dog. You ever work in a day that bomber clad life? You damn 6 egg. You know what we can feel? We put 6 egg? Huh?
I hope that answers your question. 6-3 to the Tottenham. 6 bumperclot, pussyclot eggs. And 3 rustclot waffles in the toaster. That's my honest prediction. Do you like that or no? It's kind of the worst fucking score prediction I've ever given, but it's also the greatest at the same time. Oh, did I say I'll be at the Burnley game, by the way? Let you know what the vibes are. Come on, Guy. Guy's going to be there. I like to know that. Guy, anytime you're there, it makes me feel better. Like a piece of my heart is there too. Final is at Vicario's hometown and Destiny's ex-club stadium, Udinese. Yes, Quentin. That means we got to do it for the lads. Jacob in chat, what's going on? I'm looking forward to not being sober watching this game by 4:30. The game, I think, is at 1 my time, so I'm not going to be wasted. I'll be with my kids. 6 pussyclot eggs. That's good stuff. Fucking God. Arteta did this after he bottled the league. Ainge did it after winning Europa. If there's a time in which you're going to do this, I suppose it's after you've won something, right? Jacob, you're one of the only few Spurs YouTubers with hair. And I'm one of the only Spurs YouTubers without a receding hairline. So, you know, we're out here. We're cooking. I may not, you know, May not have ball knowledge like Paul the Hotspur hippie, but shit, I've at least got full head of hair.
Answer is yes, haha, you're fucked. All right, no, haha, you're fucked.
I have hair. What the fuck was that vid? 6 bomboclat rusclat eggs. Big up Faz Radfar. We know what you're predicting. 4-1, baby. Talk to me real nicely. 10-0. Luis Enrique says Trash Can Tommy. Where did you get that name, huh? Where did you get Trash Can Tommy from? You better not be speaking ill of my manager.
Look at Sterling. What are you laughing at, you fucking fraud? What's he laughing at?
I forgot I had that video. Hopefully we can skank the win on pin, says JSEG. Big up JSEG. Look, who's to say we couldn't get... There's no extra time, so we don't have to worry about like 120-minute screamer. We just got to hang on. To me, it's like when I go water skiing. I'm not good at water skiing. I'm not the best. I definitely can't compete when it comes to me versus the water. However, if you just hang on to that rope with your fucking life, you might be able to not die. And I'm alive, so we could do it. I think we could, based on that, we could do it. I also had a really good tweet earlier. I saw Udinese, they tweeted about the Loch Ness Monster. I don't know if y'all saw that, but I'll be honest. I don't know if you're ready for this conversation. So this is, Udinese tweeted this out, right? And it's a photo of the Loch Ness Monster. So I kind of ran with the theory here. Now, bear with me. You're going to, at the beginning of the theory, you're going to be like, Jacob, what the fuck you talking about? All right. But by the end of it, you might be like, Jacob, what the fuck you talking about? All right. So just bear with me here. I said, you probably can't even read this here. It's too small. I'll spoil it. I said the Loch Ness Monster. Okay, so Scottish folklore. Scottish has T in it, just like Tommy. Folklore has F in it, like Frankie. Supercup trophy, non-existent at Spurs, but could be seen maybe? Question mark. Is Udinese trying to tell me that we're winning the cup? I mean, I think they might be. I think they could be. I mean, why else are they going to be tweeting a fucking Loch Ness Monster 14 hours ago? I think they're hinting that they got the script leaked and Tottenham are going to win this thing. Because like Tottenham in a Super Cup, we may exist, we may not. You don't really know when it comes to the Loch Ness Monster. It's, again, Scottish has T in it, like Tommy. F has folklore has F in it, like Frankie. Now, when we win, don't say I told you so. Don't say Udinese told you so. Just say the Loch Ness Monster told you so. All right, because I'll be honest, we're gonna be cooking when. Oh, look at that. Is that not closer to our logo than Paris Saint-Germain's logo? I mean, I can keep running with my theories here. It's just a matter of like, do you believe me? Because you should. And if you don't, well, you know, that's up to you. I don't think y'all are ready for the conversations I'm trying to have. I'll be honest. Why else are they tweeting the Loch Ness Monster? No one has answered this. Because nobody knows. But all they do know is that maybe we could. Potentially. Possibly. VCat says a friend of mine met him in Greece. He said to him that he will never forget Spurs and is fully supporting us still. My gaffer. I miss him. Is this a safe place? Am I allowed to say I miss you?
Oh, I won't let you go.
It might not be a safe place. PSG's first game since the Infantino Cup. Got to do it for the lads. Infantino. Oh, the World Club? The World Cup. The Club World Cup. Yeah, I hope they're hungover. I hope they're not fit. I hope they look like us versus Luton or versus Bayern or versus Wickham or versus Reading. I hope. Wait, did we win versus Reading? We might have won versus Reading. I don't know. Regarding the PSG game, let me politely say that I don't feel like Paul, but I wish I was optimistic. By the way, these clips, man, getting better and better. You know, I don't want to spoil it, but I'll spoil it a little bit. Some of these clips are from a while ago. But what I will say about this is it's okay if you don't feel like Paul. I know Paul's doing his back the team or fuck yourself. He's doing that thing again. But I'll tell you this right now. I'm not feeling confident. However, when we kick off at 1 o'clock or 8 o'clock, I might feel a little bit more confident because shit, the score is 0-0 at that point, and we just got 90 minutes to get one Brennan Johnson booty tap. Don't tell me you're praying, just show me you're praying.
Pop lock it for the King of Kings. Pop lock it for Jesus Christ. Pop lock it for my Lord and Savior. Pop lock it for Jesus Christ. Pop lock it for the King of Kings. The pop and beat master. I'm gonna level up and shut the devil up. I'm gonna level up and shut the devil up. I'm gonna level up and shut the devil up. Pop lock it, level up. The pop and beat master.
Pop lock it for Jesus Christ is what I say. It's clear we need a bigger squad for all competitions. Jacob, what did you think to Levy's interview with Neville? I thought it was hot garbage. I thought it was a bunch of waffle. I thought if Daniel Levy could give me 10 seconds of his time, this is what I would tell him about that.
Your ass must be smoking dick, I'ma kill you. Then when they tell me you died, I'ma act like I ain't even know that shit. Come to your funeral, catch your OG crying, run up and choke that bitch. Come by your cat.
Hopefully that's able to answer your questions there. It looks like Tommy Balls and Enrique Banana. Oh, you're talking about the Loch Ness Monster. He looks like a wiener. That's what you're saying. Come on, man. Benito Sotelo. I'm a dreamer. We're allowed. We're allowed to dream. I'm afraid, but we're allowed to dream. Who said you can't dream? I don't know that, like, if we lose, I'll be, like, super bummed. I mean, obviously I'll be bummed because I hate losing and I hate drawing. I only want to win. But I feel like this is just all net positive because if you lose, like, we're supposed to lose. Everyone's saying we're going to lose. It's Paris Saint-Germain. They got Dewey. They got Dembele. They got Dewey. They've got Dembele. They've got Barcola. They've got Dewey. Which, again, was an Ange Postecoglou target, by the way. We weren't able to, but, you know, that's just, we don't have to go there. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to mention Ange Postecoglou. My bad. That's my fault. Yes, we beat Reading. I was there in it, bruv. Hey, in it, bruv. You was there, bruv. I said we struggle to get it up.
I said
I don't remember
we
that.
struggle to get it up.
To get it up. And I'm Jason Statham. I'm a working man. Was that Mr. Post Office? Shout out Alex, man. Worst owner in sports history. Well, I don't know about the history. Like, I'm pretty sure there's worse that, like, took money from the club. But I would say worst footballing mind in the history of football. Yeah, Jerry Jones exists as well. But isn't there, like, what was the dude for Leeds? The old owner for Leeds? He, like, bled them dry and then they almost got bankrupt. Ain't there clubs that, like, die or liquidated? They became liquid. Jacob, when do you plan to go see someone play for LAFC? I'll be honest, I haven't made a plan yet, but I should. We should, hopefully. Me and my wife get to planning something soon. I know he plays in FC Dallas soon. I kind of want to go to LA and watch him play, but, you know, because they got a nice chant there. The vibe at LAFC Stadium's pretty nice. They got the oh, dale, 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 oh. I think they say black and gold. I don't know. Sugar was worse. We need new ownership soon as possible. Dermot said on his channel we're getting close to new ownership. or a new investment. I feel like he said that 8 months ago. I feel like everyone who says that they know anything about what's going on in that regard, I feel like they all kind of say that this was going to happen, and I'm just not holding my breath. I'll be honest. How far is Los Angeles from your city? Is it far? It's about 12 hours. A skinny little 12-hour drive. Ain't nothing too far. Come on, man. Well, I caught up in the chat, so let's go through some of the bookmarks that I've got, and then we'll get on to the preview. That's what 30 minutes took to catch up. Cause so I bookmarked this because I was curious what you guys think. Obviously, this article here says, fucking tweet. Tottenham Hotspur midfielder Yves Bissouma has not traveled for the Supercup final against PSG due to disciplinary reasons. Thomas Frank said, quote, he has been late several times, and now this time, the latest time, was one too many. There need to be demands and consequences, and this is a time there was a consequence. Now, I just feel like it kind of spells the end for him. Shout out Bissouma. I said, I typed tweeted, I'll never forget you, sweet Mally King. Because this was the epitome, I think, of, like, I don't know. I just thought this was bullshit for him to do the day before our season started, be out doing balloons. But, like, I ain't trying to be Nancy Reagan about people's lives and their prerogatives, etc. But that player we had those first 9 games, because I believe the 10th game was Luton, and he dived, and then he got a red. And when he came back, it was this Bissouma with a balloon in his fucking hands. And it's really unfortunate because the player that we signed from Brighton years ago, I was very, very excited about. I really wanted him to sign for Tottenham for years. And, we got him under Conte. Felt like they didn't really use him right, or well. And then Ainge, y'all saw his midfield. I feel like he was kind of being used as a 6, where he's more supposed to be an 8. Who knows? All I know is there's something you do not do, and that's in any job, whether you work for fucking McDonald's or you work for Tottenham Hotspur, and that's being late. I think being late is like one of the easiest things to navigate. And now having kids is a different story, but if I was a fucking rich bitch, I'd probably have a nanny, and then I would just let the nanny take care of the kids while I got the fuck out in the morning. But that's just me. Or like family member, I'd just pay a family member to be at the house while I'm at training. I don't know. I just think that really disappointed, because I have a Bissouma 38 in the closet, and I feel like that is going to not age well. But the one thing I will say, I will forever love him. Those last 3 European matches last season, he was actually really good. I thought those were some of the best games from him outside of those first 9 under Ange Postecoglou. But this person says, I don't like this at all. We've been trying to push Bissouma out all summer to the point he was in tears because he doesn't want to leave. And the image we are portraying is that he is lazy, doesn't show up, so we, quote, have to punish him. Utter nonsense to smear his name. Now, if he's late, then, like, bro, you're late. And, like, if you didn't want to leave, like, maybe just do the right thing and show up on time. That's the fucking step number 1. Showing up where you're supposed to be, when you're supposed to be. Just kind of seems avoidable and silly. Seems amateur hour. It seems like something that would happen at Sunday League or like a rec league you pay for, like a beer league. You're just like, where's Jimmy? Jimmy's late. But, like a beer league, you're not fucking getting paid every week to play. But, it's, neither here nor there. Bissouma's done. Streets will never forget pre-Luton red card Bissouma. With the little, I like that little balloon emoji. Yeah, he did. He did score a rocket. Not having Donnarumma will be massive. Now, the Donnarumma shit came out of nowhere. It was like, I know he ain't injured, but it did kind of I mean, it gave me a little bit of hope. There's also, what's his name that's going to be missing because he pulled Cucurella's hair in the preseason tournament that they were playing in. Jose would know. Big up Jose CFC. Big up, bro. Smash that like button, people. Big up. Appreciate you letting people know to smash that like. Smash that like. Neves, yeah, that's who. I was like, someone pulled Cucurella's hair. I think I have a bookmark somewhere of it. But I wanted to kind of see what people were saying. They said, disagree. You think people in football don't talk? Starting to see why we got him for just 25 million now, says that guy. Genuine question, has he been late several times? Same has happened with previous managers, and I do think you need to be strict with this sort of thing. So I'm curious, whether you're watching live or if you're watching this back on playback, let me know what you think in the comments or live chat. Is being late acceptable? I don't know. Like, part of me is like, whatever, but at the same time, you're allegedly a professional. So, yeah, I still think I'm fine with this. Like, I have no qualms about it. But this guy has a qualm, at least. He says it's a smear on his name. As you know, as I said off the top of the show, this guy, Zyleman, he could leave in the final weeks of the window, with La Liga and Premier League clubs calling in the recent days. Movement started with Spurs. They're aware of interest. And I'm not going to speak on this too long because I've been saying, get this fucking guy out of my fucking club. I've never been able to root for him. And when he does go... Neves. Dude, I play five-a-side. If someone is late, that's still money we're paying for the pitch per 45-minute session. Even the ops pay. Yeah, it's still pretty shitty. Ersic, what is that? Is that Thomas Tuchel? Preseason tournament, yet the players had a vacation after it. You low IQ Spurs fan. What? Why are you so upset, first of all? Second of all, like...
Get the fuck out of here.
Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Now get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out of here, yo. Get the fuck out of here. 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 Let me get the fuck out of here. Now get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck.
There's about another 10, 15 seconds to that, but I think you get the idea. I still haven't given up on Basuma's footballing yet. I'd start him as of right now, to be honest. I don't know if I would. I got Paulinho and Sarr absolutely starting in my midfield. Sarr's had the best preseason out of anybody at any position, whether it be the forward line, back line. I've kind of given up on him a little bit. And this is from a guy who's a very big fan of him. So I guess this is the same account or the same guy, because he said the same thing, but from a different account. Preseason tournament, yet the players had a vacation after it. I said preseason tournament because literally it was before the season. Like, that's it. Like, even Jose's not that upset, bro. He's laughing at you. And he's a Chelsea fan. Like, I didn't disrespect the World Cup. All I said was, but you out here saying low IQ Spurs fan. Shoot, I've never even seen you here, bro. Who are you? Like, insert Kawhi Leonard meme, bro. I don't even know where you're sitting, dog. Like, you say preseason tournament, man. Do you love the way I do when I'm loving your body? Hey, do you love the way I do? Fabrizio just tweeted, after verbal agreement almost done, something about Jacob Ramsey to Newcastle. All right, nice. Good to see that we're not going to fucking get Jacob Ramsey. That seems like a very Tottenham window signing when you're about to play Champions League. Something that you do for the manager. Reminds me of that window after the Champions League final where we had Ryan Sessegnon and Giovanni Lo Celso, and that was our window. And it's like, that is shit. That is shit. That is not cool. Not sure if Zyleman goes to based España pro correct side of history. Shoot, you are cooking, my friend. You are absolutely cooking. But You know, if yeah, who knows? Who knows? It's not acceptable. You're paid $100K a week and you can't even show up on time to train. Are you kidding me? So I'm saying, bro, you'd lose your job at motherfucking McDonald's. You show up late over and over and over. Like, I understand once or twice, maybe 3 times, but like clearly it's gotten to a number that needed to have some consequences. Bow. Bow. All right, Bow. I don't know what you fucking saying. Is that some different language? Chelscum should buy. I wish they would. Not with this attitude, bro. It's a bad example to show for the rest of the team. You know, VCats, this does remind me of what Ainge said whenever he said, I expect more from Basuma. He's supposed to be a leader at this club, and he's doing silly business, silly activities. And I just feel like it's... To me, the performances matter more. Like, his football hasn't even been that good, in my opinion, Zapur. Like, I feel like he's been meh. If he was pulling up trees, I'd hear it, but I think he feels like he's made it already. You know, I'm wondering if, you know, the guy that was mentioning he was crying because he didn't want to leave. I thought he was crying because that was the day that Son was announced to be leaving. And I can't lie, like that hit me too. But you know what we'll always have of Basuma? There you go. There you go. A little fun. A little fun Basuma on the bus after a victory. Bow is Gen Z for shut yo bitch ass up. Oh god damn. Am I that old, bro? Am I getting that old? Like, fuck, dog. That shit, that's not cool, man. That's not cool at all, dude. Bow, shut yo bitch ass up. All right, then, cuz.
Your ass must be smoking dick, I'ma kill you. Then when they tell me you died, I'ma act like I ain't even know that shit. Come to your funeral, catch your OG crying, run up and choke that bitch. Come by your casket laughing, then I'ma all on that bitch.
All right. That's how I feel about Urseg. So you could go do one, Bow. Fucking... Can y'all not just say shut your bitch ass up? Like, there's something very rewarding with saying the phrase shut your bitch ass up instead of Bow, Bow, guys, live, laugh, love ball, guys, like, get your bitch ass up on out of here, you pussy clot.
I can't hit my protein. 52 bomber blood clot, pussy wagon, chicken nuggets.
Yeah, come on, man. He's been bad. No way to the pass, gives the ball away, causes unwarranted fouls. I feel like he's kind of late to get back and defend in certain instances. Now, again, if I'm to believe what everyone says and that Ainge is so clueless, and maybe that was his fault, maybe that wasn't 60 bomber clot, rasta clot. What do you say? Voila, chicken nuggets. God damn it, that's so stupid, dog. 52 V-Cats. I mean, I already hit him with the get the fuck out of here, you know, Soprano style. Do I need to hit him with the Canelo too? Shit, I thought that chicken nugget, I thought that would do the job. I thought it... All right, one more time.
I can't hit my protein. 52 bomber blood clot, pussy wagon, chicken nuggets.
Pussy wagon, chicken. All right, I'm done. This is a serious program, guys. We're no laughing. It's game day, guys. We can't be fucking cutting up. Pick up Morler. A good day to lift another trophy. Shit, any day with the sun rising, baby, it looks like a good day to lift another trophy. I'm gonna start having to fucking get a bigger chair or display stand if we keep winning some trophies. I'm gonna cop me a Supercup. You already know I'm gonna do that if we fucking win. Come on, man. I need to lift that hoe too. Those aren't common acronyms. I don't care how old we get. Bow. It's like, shut your bitch. I for real want to say shut your bitch ass up to anyone who says Bow. 52. All right. Yucks. Shut up. Shut up. You can't cook me, bro. You've already been cooked like 52 pussy clot chicken nuggets. You pussy. All right? Just accept the L, move on with your life. Because any further comment, bro, there's only one way I can address it.
I surrender.
Yeah, we rolling the window up on your bitch ass. C-bow, hee hee. Why don't you C-bow and fucking kiss your mother goodnight, you ill-mannered child? I had no clue. Bro, same. Big up Ghosted. I had no idea what that. I was like, is he speaking Welsh? That looks like a Welsh train station name. But what do I know? I'm Gen X, got no idea what anyone is saying. Are we getting old, Aspasia? Are we getting old? I'm not gonna lie. The other day I was talking to Corey AFC. If you ever heard Corey AFC, we were talking and I'm just like saying stuff and he's like, yeah, I just had my 21st birthday and blah, blah. Like 52 pussyclot chicken nuggets later, bro. That feels like a lifetime ago, my 21st birthday. I cannot lie. Damn, well, no one's more disappointed by the biz news because I rate him way more than Paulinho. When Paulinho was in the Premier League over a 2-year span, he had over 100 more successful duels than anybody in that time period. So, like, to me, I think motherfucking Paulinho, if Tommy's touchings can get him right, if Tommy can touch him up and get him going, shit, we might be pussyclot. Big up, guy. PSG gonna cook your trash. Oh, wait, I said I was rolling up the window on your ass. Diamonds look like PP at full time. You saying yellow diamonds look like PP at full time? Is that what we're saying?
Diamonds look like PP.
Yeah, diamonds gonna look like PP. Yellow diamonds look like PP. Rage bait alert. Alert. We rage bait. I mean, I didn't really think I was rage baiting. I thought I was cooking his ass, but Jacob, for the lads, can we get an FPL league, please? You know, I'm a wallad pussyclot when it comes to FPL. Like, I always do like the first half of the season and then I fall off. But Quentin, you know what? I'll put a little poll in the chat. How about that? I'll put a little poll in the chat. Let me do that. I ain't put a poll in the chat in forever, dog. I used to put polls in the chat every stream and just ask a general question. Let me see. 52 bumbleclut. Wallad pussy. What was I doing the poll? Oh. Do y'all want an FPL league? No, I'm a lazy cunt. Yes, please, for the 52 chicken nuggets. All right, wait, let me abbreviate. That's too many characters. For the 52 nuggets. Really hope Spurs win. Oh, come on, Hamza. You talking real nice to me, Hamza Khan. Hamza Khan. Ed watched him enough at Bayern, not impressed. Honestly, I don't think he played too much. at Bayern, and he was hurt, and then he came back, and then he got hurt again, and then I don't think he played too much. I can't say that I watched him enough at Bayern, but I'm not going to judge him based on the fucking Schnitzel League like that, especially at a club like Bayern and Bussy Bumbleclutz. A big up Cockney Hotspur. Morning, Jacob. Hey, shit. Cockney, I barely know her. Damn. Look at this wallad. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck. I'm on bookmarking that shit. Mikey Moore signed a new long-term contract, Mr. Cockney. I don't know if you've seen it. He turned 18 and he's currently on loan on Rangers. Okay. Congratulations. And I'm going to be honest. It hurts a little bit because I fucking bought a Mikey Moore shirt. Like a fucking bumbleclot. Like a... Wait, what was the other one? That wasn't the chicken nuggets? It was something. Anyway. feel like an idiot buying a fucking Mikey Moore shirt and he's at Rangers. Anyway, we'll undo that. What's Thomas saying?
For the club. And another special occasion as well.
Yeah, massive moment, massive occasion. Personally, of course, I look very much forward to it. Is very excited about the game. It's been a good preseason. Finally, we have started, and now it's the real deal. And yeah, we're looking forward to it.
Tell me about that for you, because I assume this is a really
So it's massive, and you're looking forward to it. What do you mean by that?
interesting challenge to prep for as a manager.
Yeah, of course. We're playing against we're playing a one game final against the best team in the world right now, PSG.
I think this is Thomas Frank's first ever cup final. I mean, I guess the playoffs, if that counts, that'd probably be the closest. Is this Thomas's first ever Bumbleclot final? I don't know. I mean, I know he doesn't technically have any trophies on the accomplishment page, but you just live, laugh, love right through that. I guess a cup final would be in the playoffs, technically, maybe.
So that's, of course, a huge challenge, but I think it's an even bigger opportunity. I think it's a massive opportunity for us, for the club, for the fans to win again. And that's the plan.
Something that you're looking for in your players, I imagine, that pressure being a privilege for them, something that excites them on the big stage?
Yeah, of course they should be super excited to go out there and play. What
the
what
fuck
a big
are
stage
for in your play?
Just look at the way he answered the question. Oh yeah.
Players, I imagine, that pressure being a privilege for them, something that excites them on the big stage?
Yeah, of course they should be super excited to go out there and play. What?
Bro, sound like
what a
Willy
privilege
Wonka,
it is
fucking
to play,
opening the doors.
against PSG in a Supercup final, but again, opportunity, a challenge that we want to embrace and we want to attack. We want to go after them.
Yeah, tell me how you've built out the game plan for this, because they have a lot of threats, but obviously we've had a very strong pre-season ourselves, so there's lots to think about, I imagine, for you.
Yeah, definitely. Do you want to tell me the game plan now for the PSG or no? I can keep it secret.
We'll do a little bit of secret. Maybe just give us an overview.
Yeah, no, it's, of course we trained in details, especially the last 2 days. Used a lot of time inside
Loads of
the
Arsenal
rooms,
fans bought Essie
long
shirts.
hours on the train.
That's hilarious. That's hilarious. On a day in which I find out that Newcastle fans are like burning Isak shirts, that's nice to know. We'll give Arsenal, once he chooses us. That's very nice. We'll do that. Luton Dan. I'm going to say good morning.
Morning to the cutie pie, looking very nice. Good morning to the cutie pie.
And good morning to you, sir. Supercup is a real trophy. Only European champion winners gets to play, unlike Woolwich shit fans who think community is a major trophy company. Like, hey. I mean, I ain't gonna tell Crystal Palace that they didn't just win a major, but I'll definitely tell these fucking Arsenal cocks a bunch of, they gotta cope. They gotta cope because they've never seen things that we've seen, and they've only got one thing to ask themselves:
Why?
Yeah. Why? Why are you such a pussy old bumbleclot? All right, I want to see it.
With 3 pussyclad thing there. That is some fuck with Steven. They can't support you no more. No.
No. How many eggs you fry? 6. 6 pussyclot eggs. Jacob, I don't know if you've seen Sky Sports A Day in Tommy's Life, but his coaching staff gives Jonah Hill nerdy money bag vibes. I've not seen that. I'm not going to lie, any video that is longer than, 6.5, 7 minutes, I start getting not great. Did you see Ainge at the Salt Bay Style restaurant? Yes, I did, Zapur. I talked about it earlier in the stream. I showed it, and then I spoke on the difference of the degrees and angle at which their net go in regards to Ainge and Arteta. So no need to be upset with Ainge for eating meat from another man's hands, because he wasn't like a baby bird fucking facing the sky with his throat open. He just kind of fucking bit forward like he had a burger in his hands. Come on, Luton Dan. Good morning to the cutie boy.
Pitch and meetings after. So on paper, the plan looks very good. We are ready, and
why did it just stop?
And then we're ready for the game.
How has this last few days been? Because you've had a little bit of a period back home. I know you've probably barely had a chance to see your own bed over the last few weeks, but you've had a bit of time at Hotspur Way. How important has that been?
Super important. We, had a very short turnaround from the Asia tour to the Bayern game, so it's good to come back, day off, and then have 2 very good sessions home in our training ground.
And just tell me a little bit about the squad itself. How do you feel we're getting on in terms of where you wanted to be with a few days before the Premier League season starts as well?
I think the squad is in a good place. In many ways, fitness-wise, a very good place. We, I'm going to say, touch with no injuries in terms of what you fear. That the soft tissue injuries. So
I think I'm noticing something. All right. So these wrinkles. Look at. All right. I'm rewinding. Look at his forehead. All right. Now this is where my PhD in facial recognition and how it correlates to emotion. I have a PhD in that. Trust me. Body language expert, as they like to call me. So he's furrowing his brow here because he's talking about the squad. And I'm not going to lie, the first 2 minutes of this, look at his forehead. Look at his forehead. Look at his forehead. Even when he's like, look at his forehead. No worries. But then as soon as we get to this part where he starts waffling about our squad, just look at his forehead.
Over the last few weeks, but you've had a bit of time at Hotspur.
A short turnaround from the Asia tour to
about the squad itself. How do you feel we're getting on in terms of where you wanted to be with a few
where
days?
You want this? So they're like, where you want the squad to be? This man takes a step back and goes and closes his eyes and nods. Anytime I close my eyes and nod, honestly, this is a great still right here. I'm gonna screenshot this. This is gonna be great. It's kind of like a nut bussy photo. What was I saying? Oh, look at the way his face. Jacob, do you really like that Xerxes clip or just saying it to piss Sod off? It's not just Sod. Like, yes, it pisses Sod off, but every Arsenal fan can fucking hold that for how much they be glazing Saliba, a.k.a. Dog Saliva, as I like to call him. Because I think he's definitely not as good as Gabriella. I think that's the better of the two. Now, of course, center backs are made or broken based off of their chemistry and relationship, etc. But I just think he's the worst of the two. And everyone talks about him like he's the best fucking defender in the world. And I don't really fuck with it. I'll be honest. I don't really see it. He's looking more stressed and tired. It'll be funny to see, for American presidents, they used to do this thing like, this is him before he came, like the day of him getting sworn in. And this is him the day he left. And it's like a 4-year time span. And dudes age like 15 years in the face. Like they actively look like they've seen some horrible shit, which, I mean, it's America, so what can you expect? But anyway, look at Frank's face. We're here on an hour as I'm talking about American bullshit. His face when they say about his squad and what you thinking, because in the back of his head, he's somewhere like, bro, I'm still waiting for these motherfucking players.
Before the Premier League season starts as well.
Now he's looking to the sky like the goddamn clouds are going to have the answer. But we all know where the answer lies in the boardroom. Daniel Levy, you son of a bitch. You get this man a Brecciazzi. You get this man motherfucking Savino. And I'm going to Salavino all over myself.
I think
that part there looks like the face of a guy who's about to bullshit you. Yeah, so the car's got really great, comfortable seats. Low mileage for sure. The mileage is not very high at all. It's just...
I think the squad is in a good place. In many ways, fitness-wise, a very good place.
Like he's bullshitting me.
I'm going to say, touch with no injuries in terms of what you fear. That the soft tissue injuries. So that means we have done well, and they are fit, they're ready. And the good thing is that Dom is back. So positive about that, and Destiny looks better.
So just give us the team news gaffer at the moment. Where do we currently stand? You mentioned Destiny and Dom on the edge, maybe.
Yeah. Dom is in a better place. He's available, so that's very positive.
Okay, so Dominic Solanke's available. That's nice. He's in a better place, which sounds like what you tell your kids when the family dog dies. He's in a better place. He's okay, honey. Your sick grandma's in a better place now. So hopefully Dominic is still alive. I know he's recently married. I think it's. I feel like he doesn't really believe what he's saying. Maybe I'm waffling, but I don't really believe it, and it doesn't really sound like he believes it. He sounds like a not good car salesman trying to sell me the car that he's like, yeah, he's good. It's good. It's all good. He's in a better place, and everyone's, they're here and they're alive. I love the fact that everyone's has a heartbeat, and it's like, okay, but I was talking about the squad fitness, sir. We're in a better place. I guess we're all old Yeller at the end of the day.
Destiny is getting better, not ready for the game.
So Destiny's not ready for the game. Got it. So Dom's ready. Destiny is not. And these are two players who got injured in training or in preseason.
And then Bissouma has stayed home because of disciplinary reasons. So he's not traveled.
Best of luck tomorrow night.
Thank you very much.
Thomas, welcome to.
All right. Well. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how much of that I really believe. But that's what he got to say. That's nice. Where am I? Oh, it went back up to the top. What is this? Lunch with the Vicarios. Watch the full feature. What is it? Oh, I clicked it and it took me to the website. We're going to skip over that. The Vicarios do family football absolutely right. Go home and away and get pissed with the fans in a proper pubs. Legendary shit.
Also, we have a local specialist journo to send their question to you. Here you go. Press play.
I would like to ask you a question about tomorrow night and your unbelievable experience. What are going to be your feelings tonight on Stadio Friuli pitch regarding when we all have with the family the seasonal ticket and you watch the Udinese's matches?
Is she drunk? Or am I tripping? I mean, it's 1:30 in the morning almost, so like maybe I'm tripping, but homegirl, like, did she take a Xanny? Is she off a perky? This is his mom, right? Like, maybe it's because English is second language. What? I couldn't even pay attention, bro. My mind was like drifting as she was in between words. I just...
How do you feel being there, saving the goal?
Bro, is she off the perky, bro? I think she's off the Zanzan, bro. What the fuck?
And you watch the Udinese's matches. How do you feel being there, saving the...
Like, I feel like she's trying to, like, seduce? Nah, she's got to be off that vino, bro. She probably just had brunch with the mimosas. Guy says Zanny confirmed. I don't know about Zanny, but I'm definitely vino. Like, I've heard, older ladies sound like this off the vino. I think the vino can slap people upside the head before they really know it. Or maybe it's that plus English as her second language. I don't know. But I feel like she's trying to seduce Vicario through the camera. But that I'm thinking is her son. Like, why is she talking like that? I feel kind of weird. I'm not going to lie. I'm just going to scroll and say that Jack Pitbrook said that we're closing in on an improved contract for Jed Spence as a reward for last season. That's very nice. Bro, I think she's been Zanzanned. Don't forget to like the stream, y'all. Come on, Especial. Big up. Appreciate you saying that. Friendly reminder to like the stream while you're here. What's your dream signing? Mine is either Rodri or Nuno Mendes. I mean, I don't know about dream signing, but a name that I've been throwing around out there after Morgan Gibbs-White didn't happen was Jorginho Ruder. I feel like he can play Madison's position and he can also play backup striker. These are two, I mean, kind of a false nine. So he would actually like offer us a different skill set, I think, for the alleged tactical fluidity of Thomas Frank's system. I think that you get a guy like Jorginho Ruder, you know, you can use him in the 10 to subsequent or to subsidize or to be a subsidiary for, I don't know what the fucking word is. You could basically get him to fucking fill in for Madison while he's hurt, or, you know, say we're playing a team that Thomas thinks tactically we should approach it with a false nine rather than a fucking hold up nine, or like a inside forward nine. Like, maybe, I mean, I can't tell you when the fucking time to do this or that would be because I'm not a coach, but we've got a coach that's, you know, dream a little dream of me. 100% could backfire if we don't get players. I don't think we'll get either of them players. I just think it was, if they were serious, they'd be done by now. Luton, Dan, I don't want to say I agree with you because I'm living on a prayer. I'm living on a hope that we're going to see. I'm hoping if we don't get both of these players, I'm at a point in my life where I'll be Pep Guardiola last season.
My finger here with my nail.
That's fine.
I want to hurt myself. Yeah. Good night.
Yeah, that will be me. I cannot lie. She's just trying a sexy Fabrizio Romano angle. Speaking of Fabrizio Romano, do we have any updates there, my friend?
Here we go, the new Magnum sandwich to noon minutes. The deal is finally done.
The deal is finally done. Okay, good to know. Appreciate that, sir. Actually, I am going to check just to make sure while I was talking about whatever the fuck, he didn't tweet something like, here we go, the new Magnum sandwich to noon minutes. The deal is finally done. No, all I see is Rodrigo Muñoz, Jacob Ramsey. 40 million for Jacob Ramsey, bro. They're getting fleeced. And then that fucking guy. Ugh. Oh, I don't even want to talk about this. We'll be here all night talking about that bullshit. Let's get back to the bookmarks. Shout out Jed Spence, though. I think he deserves a better contract, in my opinion. Tottenham are prepared to do a deal worth around £60 million for Richie Eze, but have also approached Crystal Palace to understand his release clause in case they decide to trigger it or match it. Okay, so maybe we're doing things in a way in which Snorlakus can't find us in court. That's fantastic. Says Tottenham are prepared to do a deal worth around, or I already read that. Thomas Frank is a big fan of Eze and is driving the move with Eze open to the move. And I like that cheeky smile there from Richie Eze, bro. I'll be honest, if Savinho, I want more just because I feel, and it's not for any squad reason. Like people are gonna be, oh my god, but we need a passer more, we need a 10, blah blah blah. I get that, and like I understand that, but me personally, with how this fucking Eze saga went and him twerking for Arsenal, I'm just really like not that assed either way. Like I think it's just one of them things. Let me unbookmark that. James Madison tweeted today from the hospital bed with his beautiful family. What a beautiful fucking family, by the way. So shout out Matters. Shout out Matters. At least now you know you get to spend a little bit more time with your kids. Hopefully they're not too concerned seeing you there. But Madison tweeted today that the lowest low I've ever had. Heartbroken at the fact this injury has occurred at this time in my career with the Supercup tomorrow, the Premier League season on the horizon, and the exciting Champions League campaign. It being a World Cup year for England, it all feels very, very cruel, but nevertheless, the ACL reconstruction surgery was successful. So that's the very good news here. Obviously, slightly moot point for him in this regard. Says to all my close friends and family, your support and love means absolutely everything to me. To those of you who've gone out of your way to message on social media platforms in support of me and my recovery, even when we don't know each other personally, I appreciate you all the more. Well, he hasn't responded to my tweet yet. Lastly, to those of you who doubt, hate, and mock, you truly motivate me to levels I didn't know I had inside of me again. So thank you. See you all on the other side. Hello from the other side. Are we on our Adele shit today?
Damn, I'm on my Britney shit. Oops, I hit again. Damn, I'm on my DJ Khaled shit. We the best. Damn, we rolling hella deep. I feel like Adele.
I feel like Adele. And speaking of Adele, if we do sign Ezzy and Savinho, we are resurrecting the desk. D-E-S-K. Which, you know, if you remember Deli, Erickson, Son, and Kane. Ooh, shit. Oh, the memories. The sweet, sweet memories of yesteryear. I miss Deli. I can't lie. But we'll have Dom, Ezzy, Savinho, and Kudos. We'll be bringing Desk back. And, you know, I just think that that's a beautiful sight. Like this here, Kudos with the number 20 on his back. I think that's what's making me more sentimental about Dele Alli, I'll be honest. But I do have a Kudos shirt on the way, the yellow one. Whew. DH Gate, my dog. DH Gate coming in clutch. Bro, DH Gate is the shit. Make sure you go get from DH Gate, dog. Go get from DH Gate. Big up J-Mac. J-Mac. Big up to you, buddy. Romero has lost one final. I don't think he's lost a single final. Has he? What's the final that he lost? I don't think he's lost. He's the Michael Jordan of finals. I know I want Destiny to play too. However, he said Destiny will not make it. Why can't we keep Maynard? He's really pacey, dribbly winger with good feet, crosses, and curling shots. So if we separate the man from the filth, and we just look at it as from the player standpoint, I just think he's like one of those players that's good in the championship and not good enough in the Premier League, and definitely never stays healthy enough. And maybe that's sweet karmic justice, you know, for serving in the IDF. I don't know. What's your predicted 11, Jacob? My predicted 11, hopefully we go with our strongest. So I'm going to start at the striker position because I'll be honest, like, I don't know that I want Dom to start if he's like just coming back from fitness. So probably Richarlison who starts at the striker. I would imagine Brennan Johnson and Kudus are the two wingers. And then in the midfield, Sar's for sure starting. Paulinho's for sure starting. And then maybe a Bergvall. Definitely not a Basuma. Maybe a Archie Gray. But then it's like Sar's our 10 again. And I don't know that Sar should ever play 10 again. We need some help. We need an Ezzy. Maybe you put Kudus in the 10 and you put fucking Odebert and Tell. I wouldn't mind seeing Tell start on the left over Brennan Johnson, to be honest. I want to see maybe there's something more there that we haven't really tapped up yet. I'm hoping, please. Let's be honest, if Spurs make a game of it, they will do well. Well, you know, I'm trying very hard, Steven Richards, big up Steven. I'm trying very hard to not allow our inability to score versus a doubly relegated Luton side. I'm definitely not allowing that to make me upset. And I'm trying to just remind myself that Bayern are Bayern, even though, you know, those last two goals were from fucking minors. All right, fucking 17-year-old kids getting big boy contracts because they scored rockets versus us. Just reminded me of playing Barcelona that one year, and fucking Lamine Yamal was just cooking us, and then he gets a big contract, and now he's like the big boy. Well, he's not a big boy, but you know what I'm saying. He's the fucking guy that everyone's like, oh my God, he's the guy. Yeah, anyway. Crikey, Jacob. Crikey. That's not a knife. This is a knife. PSG got me worried right now. At least Bayern used Lou. Well, you know, Harry Kane missing that penalty, I guess, could have made it a little bit more embarrassing. Who will be in the leadership group? GF, man, I have no idea. But whoever it is will be the reason why this manager gets sacked, just like every other one. So that's a good theory I'm running with. Hey, Jacob, I hope we get both players. The longer it takes, not the lingerie. Lingerie. It looks like lingerie. The longer it takes, the more I side with caution, given Levy's past bid for players. They have no interest, and then tells fans they tried. Show me the shirts. Very good point, and this is why I think me, and not just me, are the other people. I guess pessimism is the best word I can think of. I'm pretty pessimistic when it comes to being linked to big names, especially what Ezzy did to us, especially what maybe Savinho might do to us. It's been very quiet. It's almost been 24 hours since the Squabrizio Squamrano tweet. I just refreshed to see if he tweeted anything else. No. So we got nothing. What is your nickname for the forest owner? Snorlakus, fat fucking criminal, oaf, you ugly Shrek looking piece of shit. I also like to call him, did I already say criminal? He's a criminal. He is a person who makes witnesses disappear from cases. So if I ever go missing, it's because Snorlakus got a hold of me, that fucking fat son of a bitch. I'll choke that fat motherfucker with a block of feta, I swear to God. Shame Kulu is injured in terms of captaincy as well. He would have been my pick. That's a good point. That is something I did want to talk about in the stream. Thank you for reminding me there, Steven Richards. I'll talk about that later. This is what I did want to talk about. Who do you guys have as the captain for tomorrow? Because Frank has been building it up like it's a goddamn movie trailer release. He's like, the trailer's dropping on Friday. I'm going to continue to edit that trailer and we'll just drop it whenever we drop it. But I'll be honest, bro, just tell me. I don't like this fucking theatrics, the lingering. I would hope that the players know. I would hope that whoever the captain is aware that they are the captain and they will be the captain tomorrow. That's just my personal opinion, but I think that's probably what the case is. I just, why not just fucking say it, dude? Like, for me, it kind of reminds me, and maybe it's different strokes for different folks, because some people, when, your significant other gets pregnant, they want to know the sex. Some want it to be a surprise. Hee hee. Live, laugh, love, guys. Hee hee. We'll find out if it's a boy or a girl. Nah. For me, I need the motherfucking time to mentally prepare. What is it going to be? Is it a boy? Okay, I'm going to have a boy. And then it's a celebration. Then you're just like, oh, I'm having a girl. And it's like, oh, shit, bro. This fucking, ooh, scarier. Not as, they're so smart, dude. Little girl, man. My little girl, dog, she's so smart. Anyway, that's what I think. But Steven Richards picks Kulu. I'm going to say Romero, because he seems to me to be A, the most veteran player, B, the most decorated player, C, I just love the player. I love the dog in him. He's got that and I like that a lot. Yeah, but Ezzy free kicks, Jacob. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Jacob, fun fact, Ezzy grew up in the same place as me in Greenwich as well as Ghosted. In Greenwich, you're not talking in Bromwich. You're not talking about in Cobblestone. You're not talking about in Worcestershire.
All right, mate.
All right. That's enough of that. Worcestershire. I like Savio more, as I feel he could become a Spurs great. Rose, maybe I watched too many hype videos on the motherfucker when we got linked to him. I don't know. I want to buy a shirt, but don't want any current Spurs player on the back. I want to put Savio or Ezzy, but let's hope. I already got Kudus, because that is a player I've been clamoring for years. So I already got my Kudus on the way. But obviously, don't listen to me, Luton Dan, because I bought Son away shirt. I bought Mickey Van de Veen, which so far is a good buy. But then I also got Mikey Moore, which that's not a good. That doesn't look like a good purchase now. And then I got the yellow one with Kudus. I'm very excited for that shirt. I can't lie. Bro, I hate that sound. Adam Danjuma. What sound? You talking about? What sound are you talking about? What the Sigma was that? Was it a clip I played? I must be behind in the chat. Please win so we can banter Arsenal even more, aka that we had better XG against Piet. Bro. Arsenal fans are interesting, aren't they? It's never a dull day, right? When you're listening to Arsenal, it's a different experience, Sometimes I like to go into different Arsenal chats and just see what the vibe is. I like to banter. I like to tell them that Ezzy is keen, because honestly, Ezzy being keen is such like slander on their name right now that I really do enjoy it. And the more that they cry, the more that I can laugh, and the more that I can just sit back and not really I don't really think that anyone has a fucking like Arsenal friend that isn't a total wall-eyed pussy bumbleclot. Richie and Johnson 2-striker formation? Question mark. Just Johnson. I don't know. It's just, I'd rather just no, nothing. Onana and Shaw, Spurs legends. I'm gonna say Onana and De Ligt are Spurs legends as well. Come on, a cheeky 1-0 win, and we're rocking the start of another mad season. Yo, I mean, there's a rap song, and it says, "I fuck with your bitch and we lay up. I pull out the hoe and I would lay up." I'm just saying, Ainge has laid it up. Now it's up to Thomas if he's gonna fuck on the bitch and lay up. That's that simple. People say rap doesn't have deep meaning in their lyrics. I'm gonna be honest. You can find the meaning. You just have to find it. Kind of like Tottenham have to find some fucking goals tomorrow or today. I still have to sleep. We're kicking off in less than 12 hours, guys. Oh my God. Besides, as an American, bro, why do you care so much about anti-Zionism? Don't you have children in your state suffering? You talking about me? Focus on your own community? I'm going to say no. I'm going to say free Palestine and feed Palestine. I'm going to say, as a father, I don't know if this is how you mean it, Shoshi, but I'll be honest, this is kind of a disappointing comment, because as a father with children, when I see children suffering, that pisses me off. When I see children dying for nothing, that pisses me off. What, a book said 4,000 years ago you need to kill all the fucking children, starve all the women too? Nah, I can't get down with that, and I never will, and I'll never be silent about that kind of thing. So I'm sorry that you think I should focus on my own community, but like, they're not actively being starved. They're not actively being bombed. I mean, you just look at before and after pictures of Gaza, bro. I don't have to. I mean, it's very easy to find. United Side of America keeps spending all their money. I mean, bro, just because I live here don't mean I support the government, all right? I don't support companies that also support that as well. Like, I've boycotted a lot of different corporations that fund that. So, that's just me. You live your life. You feel how you want to feel about shit, but shit. Anyway, back to football. Fuck Maynard Solomon. Give him that fucking criminal bitch-ass IDF soldier the fuck out of my fucking club. Romero, captain. Kuti for Zapur. So we got 3 Kutis. Room full of Sunny kids. Yeah, I haven't swapped them out yet for something else. I don't know what that... Kebab eating gruffle? I don't know what you're talking about. Will you buy a replica Supercup if you win? Yes, I will. Yes, I will. Probably a small one that I don't have to fundraise for, and I don't have to answer too many questions to. Probably Ben Davies, if I had to guess, has to be a... Dritto, what the fuck are you bro? What are you talking about, Ben Davies, dog?
I call you Daddy Davies when I see you play on TV.
Daddy Davies.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you say? Is that okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's okay.
You like that? Can I call you Daddy all the time?
If you want.
I mean, Daddy Davies is captain. I don't want it because I don't want him starting. If you're a captain, I would assume that you have to start. My son is an Arsenal fan, so I've failed in life. This is why, when I was growing up in the 90s, kids got spanked, whether by a belt, by a paddle, or by a hand. And my mom was a single mother of 3. So she had a paddle and a belt. I can't lie. And got beat for that. Got beat. Get your ass whooped for that. Spurs will get trashed by PSG. Says Yu Ying Dragon Wife. Bro, who the fuck is Yu Ying Dragon Wife, bro? I don't fucking know who Yu Ying Dragon Wife is. You coming in here talking ass shit. I mean, go ahead, but when we win, are you going to be back? Are you going to come back, Mr. Dragon Wife? I don't think so. I don't fucking think so. What was that DJ Khaled shit clip from? Allegedly, Warlord, it's the XXL freestyle, which is really, really shit. It's really, really shit. I'm not going to lie. Free Palestine. Come on, man. That's the message. We already know. AFT Batman Bane Cinema Hype vid for gonorrhea. Koresh is the best specimen that shows how the Woolwich fan... You know, that is a good video I like to refer to where the fucking lead judges is running around like this. Bro, what are they doing? What are they doing? Based shit. Fuck man. I believe based is good, but fuck Maynard is definitely a message I can get behind. No doubt has to be Romero. Mind control is so fun. Well, you know, I don't know about mind control like that, my personal opinion. Oh, Jacob forgot to ask if we get Savio and we give him the number 7. What's your thoughts?
My finger here. With my nail.
That's what
I wanna harm.
I've never in my life felt like I do right now.
We were in action, and she said in my ear, "Go deeper. Stay with me now." And what hurt me is I was already all the way in, so I had ran out of pee-pee.
That's what it feels like when if you give Savio 7, it feels a little soon for me. But there's a lot of people who would disagree. I'm gonna say too soon. Too soon. Let it breathe for a second. But again, we did replace Kane's 10 almost immediately, and I did love the little cheeky answer that Madison gave. They said that's quite a big shirt and number to fill, right? He said, "Oh, it's not that big. It's about a large." That was fucking cold. I'm not gonna lie. That was cold, bro. She was moving crazy. I hear you, but he's a locker room guy the coach trusts. He did say that. He did say he liked him some Ben Davies. He also did say there's no need for us to sign anyone else at the fullback position because we've got fucking Daddy Ben Davies. Oh, the days. I'm 47, so yeah, I wish I used a belt or paddle. I'm not gonna lie. I can't see myself being able to use one of them against my children. I can't lie. I've never had the like inclination to raise a hand to my kids. Maybe like physically force them from stopping like ripping paper towels up, but not like you're gonna get a spanking. I don't know. They're too damn cute, bro. I'm too weak. My wife has the backbone in this marriage and parenting. Davey's so green, he didn't realize she was. Can I call you daddy all the time? He's like, you want to call me daddy? Oh, if you want.
I call you Daddy Davis when I see you play on TV.
Daddy Davis.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you say? Is that okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's okay.
You like that?
Of course it's okay. It's crazy. Wagwan, Mr. Jacob. Wagwan, Donna. And I'm watching the chat. Hopefully Staffy don't fucking pop out of nowhere from the ether and time you out. Because he liked to do that. Spurs dropped a YouTube vid if you want to get copyright striked. You know, I did want to do that. That I did have that here. And I guess we can end off there. Because I'm not going to lie. Shoshi, we can continue this conversation on Discord. I'm actually very curious to have a conversation with someone who I think would at least be open to the dialogue. Because I think you find, especially with this instance and with other instances, that is very near and dear to people's hearts. Like, they're very stark and heels dug in their feelings about it. And I'm very much that way at this juncture. But years ago, I was not. Years ago, I was probably a little bit more open to, like, the other side. But, like, I'm just too well educated in the facts and not the, like, feelings of the situation and, like, the hee-hee of it that... Yeah, but we can continue the conversation. I definitely think it's a dialogue that's could be a healthy one. The Pep clip was disturbing but funny at the same time. Bro, I actually felt bad for him at that time. Like, he was really struggling. That's the first year I think he hasn't won a fucking trophy since he's been at City, right? I think it is. Anyway, Mr. Jacob, are you a fan of Daddy Davies? No. I mean, not like as a person, yeah, and as a yeah. Never feel bad for the Pepster. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, it's bumming me out, man. 'Cause I'm thinking about those fucking kids, man. That shit breaks my heart. Like, as a parent, it just, like, yeah, anyway. Let's see what we got here. Bring back Daddy Ainge. It's too late. Well, he's enjoying himself. I think he wants to go back to Tottenham. He don't want to come back to Tottenham. Yeah, respect Shoshi. Zapur, are you on a different account? How are you not a mod? Maybe it's a different account. But I got nothing but love and time for Shoshi. So it's different. We're anti-Shoshi and this fucking we're pro-Shoshi. Making my camera a little bit smaller. There we go. Yeah, come on, man. Ainge has been posted up, chilling in the state. Brendan Johnson was nervous walking into the hotel.
Hey, guys.
Hi, Tom.
Good Davies.
Hey, Odeberg. Hey, Benjamin. Oh, Kingston. Hey.
Hello.
Come on, go.
Is everybody good? Yeah, man. You good? Ciao.
Bro, Destiny's got like the deepest voice on the squad. My name is Destiny. You all doing good? Like, that motherfucking voice. He got a goddamn voice for radio and a face for television. You know, I'm not gonna lie. I think Pedro Porro might be a dark horse for the captaincy. Same account, you just never give it back. Well, you got it back now, Zapur. Come on, that's a crime if you're not a fucking mod. I think Pedro Porro might actually be a dark horse for the captaincy because the first day that Thomas touched grass with the squad. What the fuck is going on, Basuma? He missed the bus. He missed the bus to fucking Rincon. He missed the bus to Rincon. Did you see the clip where the kid calls Spence Udogi? Yeah, I actually posted it on the shorts, and I said, was he wrong for doing this? I don't think he was. If you don't call me by my name, what am I supposed to sign Destiny on your fucking shirt, little kid? Jacob, you look Danish. What? I mean, I don't think there's any Dane in my blood, but shit, Viking would be about right. I feel like a Viking, more barbarian sometimes, I'll be honest. But I think Luton Dan says Poro's a good shout. The first day that Tommy was out there training, he was putting his arm around Yangmin Yug. He was putting his arm around Vuskovic. He was putting his arm around the young, doing what Sonny would do. And obviously Sonny was fucking, I don't know what he was doing. I guess he was resting or something. But it was like the day when like not all the players were back yet, but some of them were. Pedro Porro, who literally just played the entire Nations League, played the entire Nations League, and still reported on the first day. I mean, I feel like he's got the right mindset. He's got the right, even though I've been very critical of him at times as a defender, I feel like his passion is always there. He fucking wears the crest. He loves the club, and he just exudes like almost that smile like Sonny, right? Like when Sonny would play and smile, like you would feel all right. There's times in which he smiled in which we were losing or getting our asses whooped. I was like, why the fuck are you smiling? But like, I don't know. I think Pedro Porro's a low-key dark horse because he also speaks like English, so he could fucking chat to everybody. Whereas they say Christian Romero, that he doesn't. I don't know. Pedro's always on the pitch too. That's what I'm saying, bro. He's like, Pedro played so fucking much. Like Steven said Kulu, and I feel like that is a good shout because of just how fucking often he's out there, and then also the work rate. I think that the work rate is also critical to how you view and how you respond to a captain. So if you see fucking Kulu or Pedro just constantly run, and Pedro's got that like that fucking. I mean, there was a time in which I think we were drawing or something, and he like the ball went out and he was by the crowd and he fucking come on, and the crowd went crazy. It was fucking sick. I think he's got a little bit of that. You know what I mean? I think he got a little bit of that. Plus, I mean, shit, he's got a smile that lights up a room. Who doesn't fucking want to captain that? I mean, I guess someone who's like, I want a Roy Keane. I want a fucking Grizzly Adams looking bastard. I think, yeah, I can see that. If Porro gets the armband, we will never see anyone else take a free. That's hilarious. Kulu captain in the injury room. We need to figure out why that fucking place is a black hole. I'm not going to lie. Pedro's Tottenham. He is regular Jacob from Texas, headband Jacob from Nassau, Pirates of the Caribbean, head ass. Are you from Texas, Jacob? Are you from Texas? I'm not from Texas. I'm from Texas. Come on now. Come on. All right, let's watch a video.
Hey, Johnny's on. Johnny's on.
Yeah, Porro speaks English. Mr. Jacob the Clip. You get the fuck out of here, Clip.
They should be super excited to go out there and play. What a privilege it is.
I'll play before we end. Remind me before we end, Donna. Jacob, what's underneath the headband? Wrong answers only. Heung-min Son, which I wish was the right answer.
Play against PSG in a Supercup final, but again, opportunity, a challenge that we want to embrace and we want to attack. We want to go after.
These training kits are so sick, dog. Bro, these are some of the funniest training kits. Oh, Nassau. That's in that show Black Flag. I watched that show Black Flag. And that's in that show. Rockets or Mavs? Bro. Dirk Nowitzki. I thought this meant that maybe we'd be wearing the yellow and debut it. Those Bro, I love jet spins. I fucking love jet spins. I don't care what anybody says. From the moment we fucking signed him, I had been saying, like, I had only seen the one game that he played versus Arsenal in the FA Cup where they knocked him out. I think Nottingham Forest was still in the championship at the time. Like, and then they got promoted later that year. Bro. I just think he was finally given a chance under Ainge. And people said Ainge was ruining his career, and he was the first player to go to the away fans and say, stop calling my manager a fat cunt. So I like that. I like the swag. I like the fucking ego, the attitude, the like. And who knows if everyone's right and Tommy's touchings lead to transition of transcendence, shall we say. Tommy's touching the touching of Tommy will transcend you into a new stratosphere of player, an upper echelon, if you will. And I honestly think that'll be fantastic. Shit, it's almost 2 a.m., bro. I need to go to bed. Just finish this video.
Just where you are, fast speed, up and stick. Turn side on, it's a rebound away, and stick.
Bro, Kudu's hair is fucking. Him and Jed got the sickest hairdos at the club. What's up, Bentancur looking green? You know, for being so fucking tall, you'd think he'd be like one of the best in the air.
Good.
I love doing jumping jacks. Oh, there's Bentancur, aka Racismo. Is he only with the Latin players? Bro, this is a yo. I ain't even gonna read that because someone will clip me up and say I said it. I don't think our players are hot at all. I mean, I think that I guess maybe like from an objective standpoint, you could say they're aesthetically like symmetrical in the face, which is what people say is the basic human instinct to attraction, that and smell. But like just the idea of a dude like that just feels uncomfortable, not ideal. Like, bro, just give me some room. Binty's great in the air. He just keeps getting hurt in the air. Hey, big up from Beaverton, Oregon. Shout out Oregon, man. I love me some Oregon. Love me some Oregon. That's one of my favorite states. Look at Kudus. I want y'all to watch Kudus on this clip. Y'all probably just missed it because I was waffling. A fan from Beaver. Hey, come on, man. He says, keep doing your thing. Appreciate that. But I just wanted to say real quick, Oregon is one of my favorite fucking states in the country. I missed. Oh, me and my brothers, we went to like this whole waterfall and shit. It was great. It was like Gibbs White was Handsome FC. Compost Smurf says, what the? I didn't read it. I didn't read it, but we all read it. We all read it together. You Spurs fans are nuts, bro. We have been starved, and then we've been eating good all summer. Do you own a gun, Mr. J? Yes, I do. So anybody trying to pull up, shit, you could find out. Mr. Jacob, I'm coming to Texas in March. Well, good luck. Have fun. It's a great state. Great. Well, not really great, but like, I like it, I guess. I've lived here most of my life. Especially, big up Oregon, the most European state. It's more the nature. The nature's fucking fantastic. Like, I just remember we hiked some waterfall. We drove to it. I had a friend. She lived there. So me and my brothers stayed with her and her friends. And we did like some touristy stuff. It was fun. It was a great time. We lost Emerson Royale. One of the most hottest stars. Bro, people really like Emerson Royale like that. And I more find it funny, like as a banter thing. Bro, I'll be honest. I have no idea the name. I have no idea. I have photos of it on my Instagram. Of like, this is when I was super into photography too. It's just a great time, bro. Anytime you can get out in the nature, you got to get out in there in the nature. But watch Kudus on this clip. All right, watch Kudus on this clip. I'm excited about Kevin Danzig too. I think we finally have like a fucking legitimate rotational center back, bro. And he gives us the flexibility to do different shit. I'm not saying I think Frank will ever go to 3 at the back, but at least we have a player there that I think is really good. I think Danzig's a really good defender. He almost had a goal in the final too. He just had a goal right there too. Go Kuti. I think it's going to be Romero. That's our captain. I do. I really think it's going to be. Is that Odegaard or Tell? Couldn't tell. Rondo's his only phone when you're not the one chasing. Yeah. As a goalkeeper, you don't really partake too much in Rondo's, I'll be honest. Come on, Kudus. He's a little bow-legged, bro. I think that maybe that makes him even saucier with the ball. There you go. Odegaard or Tell. They both have the same hairdo. Vicario. I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I mix up Dominic, Solanke, and Romero. Yep. What do y'all think that... Bro, Donna trying to catch me out, bro. Donna needs to go rub one out and fucking... Extra spicy. A lot of Romero shots here. I think it's gonna be... But like, why would he make a big fucking skedaddle lover? Tommy. Like, why would he... Ooh. That was a good save. Ooh, what a save. Ooh, that's a goal, bro. Kudu's goal. Boom! That was a Richarlison header. He probably had it. You'll have to shoot anyone if they enter your driveway. Technically, no. Well, it says technically yes in Texas. Like, they can't just pull up in your driveway and you just open fire. Like, they have to present a danger. And once there is, I mean, which is a very relative term, and it's like very easy to, in a court of law, basically say like, yeah, I was feared for my life. The whole idea is like, if you fear for your life, you can go bretetetete, which is it's a nice thing. I think I should be able to defend my home if I so choose. My only stipulation with the whole gun thing would be like, I don't need a rifle that shoots 60 bullets in fucking 10 seconds. Like, no one does. Maybe the military, but that's it. So, again, not to get political, not saying that we should control guns like that, but like, no civilian needs a motherfucking bretata, like a high caliber chamber, like a fucking round that holds like 100 bullets is crazy, bro. I have a handgun, and that's good enough. I've never had to use it, so it's not like it's fucking even necessary. It's more of like a hobby, like cars and stuff. So it's, it's just one of those things, I guess. But yes, technically, if Donna pulled up to my house and was presenting a threat, I could, but I wouldn't. I mean, I would if you were presenting a threat. Jacob, so people say if a boy is annoying, it means he loves you secretly. Do you think that? No, I don't. Donna, see, this is how you get timed out, bro. This is how people be timing you out. Who do you think has the higher ceilings to become good, Odobert or Tell? For me, I think Tell has shown me more, but neither has shown me enough, if that answers the question. DB-DB-DB-deesh. DB-DB-DB-deesh. M4 for a normal house. Bro, it's crazy. Like, there's no need for all that racket and kerfunkery, It's just crazy business. But anyway, speaking of crazy business, I'm going to give you a prediction for less than 10 hours from now. We're going to be kicking off versus Paris. I need to go to bed. All right, y'all. That's going to do it for the show, man. Big up VCAS for the super chat. I do appreciate that. Big up to everyone who did tune in. If you're watching this back on replay, big up yourself, and hopefully you are staying blessed. And if you're watching this after the Supercup, hopefully we're champions, and I am on a website ordering a replica trophy. I hope that's what we're doing. But look, I'm going to go the fuck to bed because it's late, and I still actually have to take trash out. God dang it. God pussy bomboclat. But this last little bit is for you. Stay blessed. Stay fresh. Up the lads. Oh, yeah, I didn't even give my fucking prediction, which is 6 to the Tottenham, 3. Jay Quentin remembers my prediction. I was actually looking for the video because, yeah, you're right. This is my prediction. Jay Quentin, you called it 6-3 to the Tottenham. Whether that be in the 90 or, that's the result of the penalties that I'm not very confident of. But you know what? We move. We don't need confidence. We just need prayers and pop locking it for Jesus. So stay blessed, stay fresh, up the lads, and come on, you Spurs. Be kind to yourself and be kind to someone else today as well. I love you, son.
Pop lock it for the King of Kings. Pop lock it for Jesus Christ. Pop lock it for my Lord and Savior. Pop lock it for Jesus Christ. Pop
with 3 pussy clad thing there. That is some fuck with Steven. We can't support you no more. No. Get the fuck out of the house. Look on the bomber clad plate of egg. How much egg you fry? 6 bomber ass clad pussy bomber blood clad egg. 6 blood clad egg dead dog. You ever work in a day in bomber clad life? You damn 6 egg. You know what we can feed? We put 6 egg? Huh? We can make a dinner for people. A big dinner for like a whole family.
Man, get the fuck out of here, man.